Freshman, Mr. McDowell here. So good to see you virtually. Mrs. Thor and I, want to take this opportunity to answer those questions that you posted on Google Classroom and through that school closure form that we posted. Obviously, Mrs. Thor is not with me. I'm still in Phoenix with my family. I'll be back in Tucson over the weekend, so Mrs. Thor would be here if she could. So she sends her best, and she took a look at your questions as well. But I'll be the one answering your questions, and I'll try to make this as quick as possible so that I'm not just rambling on, as you know I do sometimes. Lots of great questions on here. Let's take a look at them. So first question reads, "How are we going to finish this class or school in general?" Great question. You all had great questions throughout this list. So we know that physical school is closed for the next 2 weeks until April 10th. Beginning this Monday, as you know, March 30th, you are expected to check your Google Classrooms. All of your teachers must post on Google Classroom. So beginning this Monday, you are expected to check that. This week is given to teachers for planning for the activities, the readings, the resources that we're going to post next week. But beginning Monday, we are still continuing class, except it'll be digital. It'll be all through Google Classroom, starting this Monday the 30th. We hope that we can return to physical school on Monday, April 13th. We hope that it's only 2 weeks that school will be closed, but we don't know that information yet. That's not a Marana decision to decide. That is the state of Arizona who decides. The Governor Ducey, and then the superintendent of public instruction, Kathy Hoffman, they decide when schools can come back, if at all, depending on the severity of the virus in our state. So starting Monday, we're going to online class, and it's going to be good. We're going to make the best of it. Second question, will this be for a grade? I laughed when I saw that question originally. That's a good question. We're going to talk about that later on this list because I have a bit of a longer answer. Next question, what if some of our teachers don't post or haven't posted anything on Google Classroom? What do we do? If they don't post, then do we just leave it, or what guidance can you give us? So two-part question, another fantastic one here. If your teachers haven't posted on Classroom, what to do? First, I would double check those Google Classrooms. I know these questions were submitted beginning on Monday of this week, I believe. So it's possible that on Monday they didn't have anything posted. But by now, Wednesday evening at 6:36, when this recording is taking place, I would bet that they've probably posted something. If they still haven't, by the time you see this video, I would recommend shooting them an email through your student Gmail account, because they should be posting by now, I would guess. So reach out if they still haven't. And obviously, as your English teachers, if we can help with that at all, let us know. If they don't post anything, do we just leave it? Yeah, just leave it. But again, I would reach out to them individually because they should be posting. Next question, are we required to do daily online assignments? How will finals work if we end up closing for the rest of the semester? Two-part question here. So first part, are we required to do daily online assignments? Yes. Mrs. Thorbertson and I will be posting activities and readings daily, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And we're working hard to find engaging material for you that we think you'll enjoy. So yes, please check them out, and please do them. I have more to say about that in a little bit. How will finals work if we end up closing for the rest of the semester? We don't know yet. I don't want to make up an answer just to sound cool. We haven't planned that far in advance. Obviously, as teachers and staff, we are really hopeful that we will be back in physical school at the high school before finals. If we're not, if school is closed through then, we will communicate with you about what finals will look like. But we don't want to plan for that yet because we don't know that school is still going to be closed by the time finals happen. So more information to come on that as we learn more about the closure. Is there a chance that school might be canceled the rest of the year? Um, that's that's not out of the realm of possibility. Again, the state of Arizona is going to decide this, so we are hopeful that school does not get canceled because we miss you all immensely and want to see you and want to get back to our normal routines. Um, but we can't guarantee you that school is canceled for the rest of the year, but we also can't guarantee you that school will not be canceled. We have to wait to see what the state says. Some days I wake up and think that this feels really weird. There's no way it's going to continue to be canceled. We have to go back. But then other days I follow what the news is saying, and it seems like the virus is not going away immediately either. So we'll see, but I hope it's not canceled. What book are we going to read? How will the class work? I'm sorry, how is our class work going to work? Um, so we are going to pause from I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. We will have some other readings and shorter readings that we're going to post on Classroom beginning this Monday, March 30th. And we'll have assignments and activities that will be posted along with the readings and items that we'll have for you. So it'll just be like it is for usual class on Google Classroom, except we won't see you in person. Next question. Will we have to make up time for school during the summer? I have an answer for that. No, we will not be required to make up school time over summer. That was in our state legislature over the past few days, and they've decided that students will not have to make up time. So, no. Enjoy your summer. Hopefully, things will be back to normal by then. What time should I check my Chromebook every day? That's a fantastic question. Thank you for asking. So, Mrs. Thor and I would recommend that you check your classroom as if you were going through your normal school day. So, for our class, we recommend that you check classroom for English the normal time that we would be in our class. So, if you have a second period, we recommend at about 9:50 every morning checking our English class. If you have a sixth period, we recommend checking at 2:40 every day. However, Mrs. Thor and I will have items posted every morning for the day. So you don't have to wait until the afternoon to check the English Google Classroom. You are welcome to check it beginning at 9 o'clock. We'll have materials posted on there by 8:55 every morning. As teachers, we are required to be available to you all from 8:30 to 4 p.m. every day. We're required to be at home to be available to you all during the normal school hours. So beginning at 8:55, you can check our classroom. It'll be there for you, but you can check it at any point during the day. Just make sure you look at those due dates for the assignments that we'll have posted. Next question, will we still read the Caged Bird book? So I already covered that. No, we are going to move on to some other readings that we think you'll enjoy. Good question, though. Could we be out the whole year? That is, I think, the last question. So, again, already covered that. It's a possibility. We can't rule it out completely, but we don't know yet. I hope not. So, going back to the question, I guess the real last question, will this be for a grade? So, bit of a complicated answer for us, and I'll make sure this is the last question because we're almost approaching the 10-minute mark. Here's what we've been told. As teachers, listen carefully. As teachers, we cannot penalize you for not doing the work that will be assigned over this closure. So let's say on Monday you see the assignment that's posted and you end up not doing it for whatever reason, even though we know you will do it. If you choose to not do it, we cannot put in a 0 in gradebook for you, which is kind of strange, right? But we know that Wi-Fi access may be difficult for many of us, and without seeing you in person, we've been told as teachers, again, we are not able to put in a 0 for you if you miss an assignment. However, the reason we want you to do the work, and we are expecting you to do the work, A, we're choosing activities that we think you'll find interesting. We're working hard for you, of course. But then B, we can put in the assignment to help boost your grade. So if you are thinking, hey, I see my current grade and I really want to get that grade up, completing the activities that we're going to post on Classroom for you beginning this Monday the 30th, we can put your points in gradebook to help boost you to that letter grade that you're really working hard for. So the assignments that we're going to have during school closure, although we can not penalize you if you choose to not do them, we can reward you for doing them, which hopefully is a really great incentive for you to do the work. And as teachers, we're viewing this closure as a really great opportunity to help coach your writing, so to speak. So Mrs. Thor and I, starting on Monday, can actually look at your writing every day and give you comments much quicker than we can during the normal school day, because we'll be at home and anxiously waiting for your work. So we're excited to see your writing, to complement your writing, give you some ideas, and really help develop your writing, because we know you all are great writers and have lots of really awesome ideas. I'll also post that information on Classroom in case that answer was confusing in any way. Those were all of the questions. I'm at the 11-minute mark on the dot, so I am going to pause here. More information to come on Google Classroom and through that Remind text service that many of you have signed up for. So we will be in touch. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll reach out to you very, very soon. We miss you all and hope to see you soon. Have a good night.